Hey, hello. How's it going, guys? This is my first ever just chatting stream, and it's extremely stressful for me. Holy shit. Just going live is so stressful. Hello, hello. God, I'm trying to keep the music happy because I'm not happy. God damn it. Hello, everyone. Hello. If you try one more time, maybe it's gonna give you like over 50. Hello. Oh, sorry it took so long with the intro. Turns out I'm an emotional piece of shit. So I cried. I cried a little bit before stream. But it's fine. It's a good thing. Why are you in the middle of the floor? I'm sitting on the floor. I feel comfortable on the floor. You're doing fine in pre-live usually. That's the same but longer. Yeah. True. Oh, this is horrible. I hate this. You know what? I always wanted to do this kind of stream at least like once in my career because I think it's funny as fuck because it's like so dramatic and everything. It's just like, guys, we have to talk. We have to converse. We have to speak about this. And it's just like, it's not even that big of a deal, but it's really funny to me. 71, there you go. I'll put you in a burrito on that bed with ice cream. I might need that after the stream. You know how I always said, like, if something big is gonna happen, I'm gonna start crying? I was really hoping this wouldn't be the case. Like, I was really hoping this kind of stream wouldn't be the reason why I start crying. But I feel like crying, so that's not great. Oh, fuck. I don't even know how to start talking about stuff. I made notes. I never make notes for a stream. I just shit talk. So I don't think about what I'm saying. Crying on stream. Yep. Today's the day, folks. It's already happening, but it's just tears, so it's okay. It's not me sobbing unconditionally. So I don't like Alyssa crying. I don't like Alyssa crying either. Brother, I don't want to cry. I don't know why I'm crying. It's not like I'm leaving. It's like, why am I crying? Is it because of these stupid Valorant people? No, I haven't played Valorant in a few days. I can't be bothered with that right now. Jesus Christ, no. Happy. I want Alyssa happy too. I want everyone to be happy. That's why I'm doing this stream. That's why I'm talking to you guys. Because communication with your chat, with the chat, the giga chats and chat is important, you know? It's kind of weird to do like a just chatting stream because like it's really just doing a podcast with yourself, which is very frightening. I don't ever like I talk to myself like most intelligent people of this planet, but I never really talk just aimlessly at people. I hope you still did your aim routines. I sure as hell did not. Jokes on you, I haven't done that in a fucking week. Oh, everything has a reason. And I will briefly also talk about that today. But I don't know, it's not about Valorant, right? It's not about that. It's a lot of shit coming together. Let's just say that. All right. Anyways, I should start talking instead of like just keeping this like up the whole entire time. I'm not planning on streaming for too long, and it's not gonna be a game today. I'm just going to talk about the journey ahead of us. Sounds so dramatic. I don't like how dramatic that sounds. Uh, how do I start? I'm just gonna say it because like otherwise I'm gonna keep talking around it. I am going on a break, and it's hurting my soul to do it, but I am extremely, extremely burned out from streaming and gaming. Um, it's been about 1.5 years now that I started streaming, and during that whole entire time, especially during the first year, I was pretty consistent with most of like streams and everything, especially like in 2023. Like I feel like streams were always like when I said they were, and if there was like an exception or something, I could give you guys a good reason why I couldn't stream. But I feel like especially in like the ever since like I graduated and like I kind of got out of that like the pressure that I had to get something done, the like pressure to also continue streaming consistently kind of took away from like I don't know. It feels like I was just not as consistent as I wanted to be, and I took a lot of breaks throughout 2024 already. And I know that it's like it's a little bit shitty, but yeah. Let's just okay. Let me try to explain. um, let me try to explain what's been going on in the last few months for me, IRL. So first of all, I graduated, which is amazing. I passed my bachelor's exam. I graduated from university, which was incredibly hard to do because I am not good with setting myself goals and setting myself how do I say this like deadlines and shit. So when I graduated, it was or like when I gave them my theses, it was like the most relieving thing I felt in like a year because it was always it was always in the back of my mind. But yeah. Did you get into university? I already graduated from university. I just got my degree basically a few months ago. And since then I've been trying to find a job, and I wanted to always go into marketing or anything kind of like event management. I also did like most of my studies, like I had a minor in marketing and sales as well as in controlling, but controlling wasn't really that fun. It was always like I wanted to do something creative, but the marketing field in the last few years has changed quite drastically because of like the rise of like social media and TikTok and everything. And there's like a lot of very talented people that want to do marketing that are really, really good at what they're doing. And they do a lot of graphic design and do like another project or do a lot of social media on the side. Like the thing about my marketing dreams was always like I didn't want to go into social media. I always wanted to like do like huge projects or stuff like that. I never really wanted to do just social media and just tend to like an Instagram page or TikTok page. Like that never appealed to me. And when I started streaming last year, that was also kind of one of the things that held me back quite a bit because I never really got into the rhythm of posting on social media besides like a little bit of Twitter. But yeah, those of you who follow me on Twitter know how yeah, a little bit that, like just a little bit that was basically. And that was one of the things that definitely held me back. But I don't want to talk about that because it doesn't matter, because I had fun streaming and I met so many amazing people through streaming that I was just thriving. I had so many ideas. I had so many like I had so many ideas. Oh my god. And I wanted to do everything at like the same time. I wanted to just go, and I wanted to stream this game, stream that game. And even when I wasn't really feeling like a specific game that I had scheduled, I always had like Valorant or Minecraft or any of these games to kind of fall back to. And it was always kind of easy to find my way through like slumps, because it was always like, okay, maybe I don't feel like it today, or like maybe I feel sick today, so I'm not gonna stream today, but then I'm gonna stream in 2 days. And every time I pressed like the start streaming button, it felt good. Like I felt ready to talk to people on stream, to play a game, and hopefully also entertain some of you guys in like the meantime. Mostly because I also just, like back in 2023, I just recently became a gamer. I just recently discovered games. I recently discovered like a community online. Like I was a very extroverted person. I still am a very extroverted person, but I used to go like outside a lot more. Let's just say that. Um, but I'm not saying that I'm not doing that anymore, but it definitely became less and less as I established like an online community around stream, or like with friends that I met on Valorant and everything. And obviously if you're online, you don't really go outside because you get FOMO in a very weird way that like usually when friends are going out, you're like, oh shit, I want to be there. But now it was like, oh, my friends are inside my computer, I want to be there. So it's just like a really weird switch between like having a very outgoing life and then going all the way to like, I don't want to say it's an introverted life, because I don't think it's very introverted at all, really, to like keep up with everything. But with online friendships and like communities, there's always like a little bit of difficulty coming with it. Could be like misunderstandings, or in general just like different mindsets or whatever. So I'll get into that like a little bit later, but I'm also not going too deep into it because it's a lot of like personal stuff. But I also then moved back to my parents, which has been an experience. I'm not that old, so it's not like I lived by myself for like 10 years and then moved back to my parents, but I've been living by myself or like with roommates for the last 3 years. And moving back to my parents, even though I have like my own apartment and like everything, is very mentally taxing on me, especially because I am so much online, because it's always like you see other people being successful, being by themselves, and I know that it's okay to move back to your parents or stay with your parents to save money and everything. But it always does feel like you're kind of like taking a step back compared to like peers and stuff like that. So it definitely felt a little bit awkward to kind of try and establish my life here again. It's very connected to my parents, and I love my parents. It's not like that, but it's just, it feels like my world is becoming a little bit smaller. You know what I mean? It's like my world is slowly starting to like close in on me again, which was always like the feeling I had when I still lived here before going and moving out and stuff, because I never really wanted to stay in this town that I live in. It's not very small, but it is comparatively small to like where else I've lived. And I always knew that I'm more of like a big city girl. You know, I don't really like the small town living. I enjoy being in like the midst of chaos because I like the anonymity that it gives you, personally. But I know that's not everyone's dream, but for me, it was always a dream to like at least live in like a bigger city for a few years of my life. Successful on their own, at least I know it's me who are talking about. No, it is you though. It is you. Um, but yeah, so there's been like just a lot of things on my mind recently with like trying to find a job, trying to like kind of come to peace with the decisions I've made in life, which is not like major decisions. I'm obviously still very young and have pretty much my whole work life in front of me. So it's not like I'm trying to, I'm trying to justify anything like that. But with all these like unnecessary thoughts, like kind of just in my mind, it became a chore to be ready every second day and stream for people because I myself didn't really find the happiness in it anymore than I did when I was still doing other stuff. If that makes sense. It's very weird because I feel like once I lost having other stuff to do, everything just became boring. And that's why I'm really thinking I just got extremely burned out in 2024. I'm trying to manage everything at the same time and get nothing done, which is to me a very horrifying thought to have because I was always pretty much on top of like everything. Like I from high school to now, I usually did everything in a timely manner. So everything was always like, oh, I'm gonna finish high school then I'm gonna go abroad, then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna continue my studies and I'm gonna go to university and then I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. And after you finish your studies, that kind of just falls away. Like it just is gone and it's a very weird feeling to have because there's no one that tells you what to do now. It's kind of on you, you know? It's very scary. And I know it sounds like excuses, but all I'm trying to say is all the pressure that like I'm putting on myself is not making it easier for me to keep on streaming because I feel like streaming is something that I enjoy so much as a hobby that it feels like it took away okay, weird side question for chat. Do you ever have an appointment on a day and you can't do anything else throughout the whole day because you have that one appointment? Because like the time before the appointment is preparing for the appointment and the time after the appointment is for like recovering from the appointment. And that's kind of what streaming felt like for me in the last few months. It's just always like I wanted to just stream, like just turn on stream and get it over with. And I feel like that mindset of getting it over with is just not what I want to have for streaming. Because I wanted to do it as a as a fun little adventure. So my Alyssa aim loves examples. Damn, okay. I didn't know you had to recover from that. Fuck up. That was only one time too. I'm sorry. I didn't know I caused you that much stress, Kuba. Jesus Christ. So basically throughout that whole time, sorry, I keep on ranting. This is gonna be a very ranting stream, by the way. So when I try to like keep up with the consistency of streaming, I thought of it like, and that's gonna sound so corny, but I thought of it as like a blessing and a curse at the same time because it felt like the consistency kept on pushing me to keep on streaming because I was like, for the longest time, I kept on telling myself, you're not burned out. You just need to push through the slump. You just have to keep on going. And at one point, you just have to like realize you're just like, you're good because then it's just over, you know? But I think that might have been very unhealthy now when I think about it. But the consistency I had with streaming and putting out like a schedule always helped me to like kind of figure out when I wanted to stream. And so it did keep on pushing me. It kept on pushing me to be able to keep on streaming, but it also, how do I explain this? It also made me feel like I had to do it, right? It was like you have to do it. And just having that thought of like having to do something that you were supposed to do for fun is kind of shitty. So, yeah. And like, I mean, you guys know, like I've streamed a lot with Pork recently, like pretty much every week. And to be fair, these streams were always like the ones that I enjoyed the most out of everything, because I didn't have to carry the stream by myself, and I could just like act like I, was just playing with a friend. And obviously it was nice to have people coming into chat and talking to me, but it was also really, I don't know. It was very, like, I always felt bad after those streams because I felt like Pork might have wanted to go for a little bit longer, stream longer, but I just cut him off eventually because I just couldn't push on anymore. Like, I couldn't do more than 4 hours. Like, I always looked at the time. I always checked, like, yo, what time is it? Like, how many more minutes till I can like go get food or get some rest, or just like lay there and do absolutely nothing for the rest of the evening. And I think that's why in the last few days I've been thinking about how to address like the burnout issue pretty much. So I think the best choice for me, even though it's really hard for me, is to take a longer break and consciously take a longer break instead of telling you guys every week, yo, I might stream, but then I don't because I feel absolute shit and I feel like I don't want to do it at all. And then I'll come back in a few weeks and see, be more fresh and be more rested, and maybe even feel a little bit more like accomplished about the things that I want to do. And like this, by the way, doesn't mean that I won't be available. That means I won't be active. Like, you'll still catch me on Twitter. You'll still catch me on pretty much Discord the whole entire time. So if you have any kind of, especially mutual friends, people that I stream with, like, I'm not disappearing. I just need to take conscious time off for myself to make myself realize that it's not a job, I think. Because like I would love to do this as a job, and I think that was like another really, really big issue that I had in 2024. I was looking a lot more consciously like at the numbers and at views and at other people's views, and I was thinking a lot about like how to make this a profession, even though I did promise myself to not really see it like that, because I currently do not have the time, resources, and persistence that you need to make something like streaming a job. Like, I don't think I have the skill set for that at the current moment. That doesn't mean that I won't try eventually, maybe, but I definitely don't have the resources right now to continue streaming as a full-time job and just be like, yo, I'ma just see where it goes. Like, I can't do that at the current moment. And that was like very much ingrained in my mind, especially like if you guys have been here since New Year's, you guys know that I made a list of goals that I wanted to achieve throughout 2024, and one of the goals was to get a Life 2D model, which is, if you guys don't know, it's a VTuber model. It's basically an avatar, an anime girl that moves a lot more than like the PNG you see on screen right now, and it's a lot more interactive. And that was pretty much my biggest goal for this year. And the reason why I had this goal was because I thought that I would find a job sooner and that I would earn money sooner and that I would be able to save money sooner. But in the recent months, a lot of times, I had to spend a lot of money. And that money was mostly because I had to get something for my apartment or I wanted to go on a trip or anything. And I know those weren't essential things for me to spend money on if I really wanted to save towards the goal. But I did save a lot of money for my PC over the last 5 years or something. So starting on like another like huge saving what is it called, goal like that, really, like it was hard. Like I wanted to do other stuff as well, if that makes sense. You guys might understand, like there's always one thing that you want and then there's always like the other stuff that comes around it. Like sometimes your friends want to go out or you have to replace your car or you have to like I have to replace a fridge. So monetary issues never the problem. Like I am not poor. Like I want you guys to understand that I'm very privileged to be in a situation where my parents can and will support me. They're very understanding of my current situation, but even then I feel extremely bad for taking their money because they've been they've raised me for 20 plus years. They made me experience, they really gave me the chance to experience a lot of amazing things, and I'm just getting tired of just taking their money. And I know that's not how they view it because they are basically like, no, take the money, like we don't need it when we are dead. But which, by the way, I don't like that train of thought. But that was always their idea. Like I'm an only child, which means that like I got a lot of time, like a lot of attention from my parents, and they are very willing to support me. But I myself cannot live with taking even more time and effort and money because I feel like they deserve to have a comfortable life after like the many years they have worked for themselves, you know? So I really didn't want to be laying on their pockets for too much longer, but that also meant that I had to replace a lot of a lot of stuff from like the savings I had put aside for my VTuber model or anything like that. So it's been a little demotivating to think that like unfortunately I wouldn't be able to maybe even get it this year. And I will still try my really best to get it this year because I really want it. And I feel like it would help me get out of the slump, but it's also like you have to think realistically. So you have to be realistic about this shit. So that being said about my current situation with burnout and with stream, you guys might have questions. I don't know if you have questions. You could feel free to, ask questions about it. I don't have a specific date set for my return. I would highly recommend you guys stay in the Discord if you guys want notifications whenever I do feel like streaming. I can see myself streaming from time to time. I don't know how professional, how similar to these kind of streams or like the recent streams it's gonna be. But if I ever do feel like just turning on OBS and streaming to like a few people or whatever, I will definitely announce it in Discord. So I think I've told you how much I enjoyed being here, even if it's not been a long time, despite some sadness and disappointment I feel from you having a break. It's way more important that you feel great to me, to others, I hope, and even a lot more to yourself. From what I've seen about you, you're kind of like, and I wish I had someone like you in my real life cycle. Oh, stop. I'm going to actually start crying. I don't know. This is really hard for me, and I think it's a good thing that it is so hard for me. Because that means that I really love what I'm doing. So it's definitely not gonna be forever. But I'm basically like, obviously I want to explain what is going on to you guys, but I'm doing the stream mainly for myself because I need a clean cut to just be able to say, yo, you're doing this for your mental health, you're doing this for future amazing streams, you're doing this for like to give yourself some time to come up with ideas and like a strategy and everything. And if I really do want to pursue this full time one day, then it means that I have to set a lot of things straight and also find a stable job before that, because I need to at least earn money, or like not stable, but I at least have to find a job. I have to be able to, I don't know, I just have to be able to, I don't know how to say this, guys. I'm really sad. I don't know if it sounds like I'm sad or not because I still have like the streamer voice engaged. But I'm sure you hear my wobbling voice from time to time. It's like I'm really trying to not be too emotional about it because I know it's not the end, and it's definitely very much only the beginning, but it's still really hard. It's like saying goodbye to a really good friend is all I'm trying to say, and it's really hard because once I press like the stop streaming button, I myself just can't keep on thinking about streaming. And that's really rough. Because it's been such a huge part. Like everyone that's been here for such a long time, it's just it's a lot. It means that you're able to take a good decision for yourself when it's time, despite the difficulty of it, and have this ability back then almost. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're feeling a lot better. It's okay to take time for yourself. Taking a break is always good. You gotta make sure you take care of yourself first. You're important to not only me, but so many others. You're amazing, awesome. Don't ever forget that. Oh my god, you guys, why? Because I've been really pushing off the stream for like a solid 2 weeks now, because I was always like, you can keep on going. Like, you don't always have to be 100%. You could just, you can just do shorter streams and you can just do this and do that. But the problem with doing shorter streams and doing this and that is that they're still consistent and they're still like in the back of my mind. And every time I am streaming and it's like hitting the 3-hour mark and I really feel the fatigue, I'm always like, oh, but now you can go for like another hour because it's already been 3 hours. And I feel like it's been like that for a while. And I don't know if longtime viewers have noticed, especially with like the Valorant and let's just talk about the Valorant content, because like I feel like that's the most easiest example to see. When it came to Valorant, I just lost all of my joy, and I had the same exact thing happened to me last year as well, where I took like a 2-week, 3-week break of Valorant, which was when I went to Switzerland for a week. And like the week before and the week after, I think, was pretty much where I just took a break and I didn't want to play Valorant at all, because quite frankly, the community has been rough to deal with. Like, it's not like I am taking offense so much. It's mostly the people that are getting boosted, the people that are way too competitive, the people that are just, feeling entitled when they're like a little bit better. And it's been a really, really rough few months on Valorant. Like, I know that like a lot of people in my chat are not necessarily the most competitive in Valorant, which is good. Stay that way, please, for the love of God. And I don't know how bad it is in Swift Play, because I haven't really played Swift Play by myself in the last few months. But I just couldn't find joy in just solo queuing anymore. Like it was always like one person smurfing, or there was one person trolling, or misogynists, or people that were just e-dating and carrying the shit out of people. And it's just not really fun to play with those kind of people, like especially by yourself, I feel like. So that's why I was like always not really excited to play Valorant. And I still am not really playing a lot of Valorant because of that. It's just taking a really big toll on my mental. I've lost like a lot of people that I wanted to duo with as well. Like, it always felt like every time I started to have a duo, they either made it very clear that they didn't desire to be like ranking up. So like a lot of times I tell people, look, yo, I don't want to play comp with you because I don't want to ruin your rank. And they're like, no, I don't give a shit about my rank. And I'm like, it's good that you don't care as much because it's just a game, but I'm also playing the game to improve, and I'm also playing the game because I want to rank up. So every time I do play with people like that, I'm like, it's like a double-edged sword, if you guys understand what I mean. So, and I'm not saying that's a good or bad thing. I'm just like, personally, I can't adopt the mindset like that. So it's always felt like either they were not motivated enough to push to be better, or I was left behind very quickly. So like some people just like ranked up a lot faster because I was streaming and they were playing comp instead. You know, it's like, again, it's like a form of FOMO, I guess, of like, I feel like I was missing out on like playing with those people because they didn't want to play on stream, or like they were like were afraid to say something wrong on stream or whatever. And I totally understand that and I respect that 100%. And it's a good thing. Like, they deserve, like, everyone deserves the rank they're in, but like it's just like, it felt a little heartbreaking to me to be left behind by people that I genuinely enjoyed playing with. And then like obviously I still play Swift play with them, which not a problem at all. You guys know I'm a Swift play demon, but it did feel like a little bit pointless at some point, which is why I stopped playing for a while off stream. And then every time I did play on stream, I think you guys very much were able to notice that I was getting a lot more agitated quickly. I was trying to hide my mental as best as I could. I know that a lot of you guys were coming into chat and they were like, yo, it's okay, don't worry about it, calm down, shit like that. I'm very sorry if that I ever made anyone uncomfortable with being aggressive or tilted or whatever. That's very much one of the traits that Valorant has brought out in me, and I am not a fan of it. I don't like it at all. I never wanted to be that kind of streamer. I always wanted to have fun, so it's a little upsetting that it came to that part where I actually had to be like, yo, I need to calm the fuck down. Jesus fucking Christ. If we were closer and had a car, I would be like, don't move, I'm coming with food and drinks and board games. That would be really nice. I think that's exactly what I need, though. I just need, like, I just need to take some time away from the PC. Let's just say that. You better take care of yourself. Pushing yourself is idiotic and will destroy you in the long run. Take a nice break, chill, and people will be happy whenever you get back. I really hope that some people will stay around. I know that, like, a lot of times out of sight, out of mind is definitely a thing with streaming, so I completely understand if people are moving to something different. I'm not gonna be upset about it. I have to adopt that mindset of like, yo, people do what they do, but it's just like, I think that was why I was so scared to do this stream as well. Is like, I felt so horrified to have to start from like zero. But I don't have to start from zero because I have amazing friends and like they are here to support me whenever I'm back. But like, I think it's just like, it's just a hard clear cut to do. No matter what, we will always be here for you. Taking breaks is super important. You shouldn't be hurting yourself mentally for stream. Even if Valor makes me happy, I was able to play games with someone as amazing as yourself. Well, we can still do that. We can still do that. We don't have to stop playing Valor. I just have to. I have to stop playing comp, and I have to start like having fun again. And I think that's. It's been so hard for me to just have fun in Valorant, and that felt really shitty because it was one of the games I loved. Shit, why am I crying? Stop crying. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh. I mean, it's not like geographic, because France and Germany, well, yeah, no, I get it. I understand. Yeah, but you shouldn't cry on stream. Man, it's gonna be on the internet forever. Been eating since day one. I don't plan on leaving unless you have me play favorite. No, I don't think so. I say that. I don't want to cry on stream. Ah. I don't know if that's a relieving cry, like that I'm relieved that I finally said it, or if I'm just really sad. I don't know. Shit. Because, like, I never really admitted to myself that I'm not enjoying Valorant anymore. And I think that really hurts. Because Valorant is the reason why I have this PC, and why I started streaming, and how I met so many friends. Pretty much all of the friends I had, or have, I met through Valorant one way or the other. Even if it was, like, through different people, mutual friends or whatever, like I usually met like one of the other on Valorant, and it's just like it sucks so much because I want to love it, but I can't. This is so shit. Oh my god. I don't know. Why is it that like me mentioning Valorant is the one thing that like breaks me? The fuck? That's so stupid. It's a shitty game. We should all tell Riot this is a shitty game. Fuck this game, man. Only stupid alpha man don't want to cry, but I'm an alpha man. I want to be alpha. But I'm a dumb beta man. What am I doing? Huh. It's gonna be okay. I know. It is gonna be okay. And like that's why I wanted to do this stream. Just to explain the situation I'm in. Like, I know that like the internet is a very fickle thing, so I know that like some friends that I've made along the way I was gonna lose, and I did. And it was very much, I'd say like partly my fault. I don't want to completely take the blame because there was a lot of stuff going on in the background, but it does hurt like to lose someone that you like spend a lot of time with, and especially see them react to certain things afterwards. It's kind of like very hurtful, but also like surprising. It's very surprising how people like deal with loss. It's very interesting how different people deal with loss, but yeah. I'm not gonna go into too much detail of like some of the friends that I haven't really talked to in a while, but it's been also very demotivating to try and find like new people to stream with, which is really shitty because that was one of my very first goals I've ever made for myself, was to collab with a lot of people. And I feel like I got very comfortable and didn't really reach out to anyone in the last few months, and was just hoping that people would hit me up, but I know that's not how shit like that works. So I've lost internet friends I spent years with for something stupid more than once, but now I'm just thinking back to them with a tear in my eye, but I'm just happy I had a time with them. Oh, absolutely. Like, I do not regret anything. Like, I'm not a person that regrets spending time with people, even if it breaks apart. Like, the money, the time, and like the effort I put into like a friendship, I will never regret, because in that moment everything made sense. You know, everything was good. But yeah, as I will drag you to play games, don't make me. I make you. I dare you, even if it could do it. How you doing? We're having a very emotional stream today. Oh my god. I'm also not gonna stream for much longer. I'll be taking a break from streaming. It feels really shitty to say, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be taking a break for a unspecified time. I'm hoping not too long, but yeah. For the time being, this will be last stream. I'll still be available through Discord server. Like, if you guys are in my Discord server, I will reply to almost every message. I just, if I see it and if it makes sense for me to reply. But I mean, I was gone for 9 months to take all the time. So I take all the time you need. I hope it's not gonna be 9 months. Let's just say that. I just need to clear my head. And like, the thing is, I know that if I don't say it live on stream right now, and I'm like, yo, I will be taking a break for it's at least gonna be a month, but I'm not gonna specify for how long the break is gonna be. However long I need to figure shit out IRL, figure shit out mentally. Congrats on a baby. Thank you. I had a baby. That would be cute though. A little Kuma? A little bear? That would be cute. But that would be cute, no? A little bear? I mean, why not? But yeah, I feel, honestly, the only reason why I made the stream so late was because I was hoping Pork would get a stream straight. So I don't know if he's awake. So let me just text him, because I don't want to be like an asshole and just. I don't think he's awake though. He's probably either at work or sleeping. Well, not sleeping actually. It's like 1 p.m. It took a few months from internet for myself to relocate myself. Yeah, I understand. It's from America? No, yeah, he is. He should be awake. It's like 1 p.m. for him. Or 2 p.m. actually. I'm thinking about calling him, but I don't want to bother him. Wait, let me ask. Hello, Melody Mars. Hello. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I'm literally a fucking mess. I don't even want to know what my eyes look like right now. Just puffy and crying and horrible. Yeah, what was I gonna say? If you guys have any questions about like the break or how streaming is gonna go, then feel free to ask. I'll try to answer. Like I just said, I want you to take care. I understand and I appreciate that. I was never really scared of like the community not approving of like me wanting to take a break. I was always just scared. I was honestly always just scared, like, to start fresh. It's a very frustrating thing. Ugh. What exactly happened in the time we were in live? It sounded like a lot happened. Not even. I don't. Whatever you need to do to get back on your feet mentally wise. Yeah, no, nothing crazy happened, or like there was not like a crazy event that happened or something like that. It was always it's just a graduate, like I realized that streaming became more of a chore than it was like that I was doing for myself, basically. If that makes sense. Like I was more doing it because I had a schedule telling me to do it. And I didn't want that. So it was multiple events that piled up. Exactly. If you ever need a leaning shoulder, you can DM me at any time. I appreciate that. I have a very good support system though. Like, I mean, one, I have you guys, so that's always nice. Like, I appreciate all you guys just, being there for me, but I also have friends IRL that I talk to about this. And they've been very understanding, but it's also a lot. Yourself and health is more important. Look after yourself, come back when you're ready, and play other games together. Other than Valo, I know. I think like that, like the thing is, I tried to do that, but I tried to like, branch out into Minecraft or branch out into other games or like mini games or co-op games or all of that shit. But somehow I just didn't find any enjoyment in any of them. Like I've been playing Stardew Valley. I got burned out for that. And then I played stuff like Minecraft, which I still like Minecraft. Honestly, that was one of the games where I was like, I can keep on doing this because of the big build that I had planned. And then, I don't know, like everything else was kind of like, meh. Like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, sure, we can play it, but I didn't like it. So, yeah. I still didn't notice the tone in your voice. Yeah. I figured like some people that have been here for a while kind of understood where like that something was not wrong, but that something was different. I feel like people could tell, and I didn't like that. That's why that was another reason why I decided to, take a break. Hello, Britt. How are you doing? Welcome to the last stream for a while. Don't dare me for support though. I'm bad at this. I'm just good for giving food and gifts. It's a sign of affection, Oh damn, yeah. The end of an era. Yeah. No, this is not a joke. It's for real. Oh, did you see my dramatic message on Discord? I always wanted to do one of these streams, though. It's funny. I'm burned out. Yeah, no, I am burned out. I have no ideas anymore. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to game anymore. I don't want anything. It's been a rough few months. Take a break from internet entirely for a while. That helped me a lot. I don't think I want to do that. I feel like a lot of people do, but I can decide when something and something is unhealthy for me. And it's like, it's been okay so far. Like, I've been going out more, but yeah. Are you not in my server? The fuck? No, you should be. You joined me and Pork recently. The fuck? Yeah, but I'll be okay. I'll be okay. When it comes to like online stuff, it's just I can't do the streams. Because the problem with the streams is they take up a long time of my day. Like, it's like I go make, like, my parents eat dinner very late, which means that I'm just fucking dying every time before stream because, like, holy shit, I can't. But I will start cooking for myself again, and I need to get like myself back in like a routine, and I might even get like a mini job or something soon. So hopefully, one, that will get me money, and two, will get me back into like appreciating the small moments that I have instead of having like a whole day for yourself, basically. Learn an instrument, true. Let me just try to find a guitar laying around on the street. Maybe get started with meditating. I actually started reading again. I go to Germany and teach myself. That would be an option. I don't know, man. I've never really been musically inclined, you know? Reading? Yeah, I started reading. Again. I binge read 2 books this week. Not this week. Last week and this week. And it's been helping me reflect a lot. Like, it's been just helping me to clear my mind and just everything. And one thing that I also realized is I can tell very easily what bothers me in the moment. Like, for example, this morning I was trying to read and I literally couldn't because I kept on thinking about the stream, and I was like, okay, well, maybe I'm not reading until this is done because my brain is just dead. Reading is very nice. I enjoy reading a lot. Yes. I can recommend. Oh my god, I didn't know how to do this stream. I'm not gonna lie. This was, I don't know. I don't know if this was more organized or less organized than I planned it to be. I don't know. I feel bad for Pork Stream Streak. Oh. Meditating helps a lot for me, but lately when I'm editing, stuff starts to move around, and I've fully learned how to play an AC/DC song on guitar. Let's go. That's awesome. Let's go. Ah. I don't know what to talk about anymore. I contacted Pork's best friend to see if he knows where Pork is. But I don't know. He might be at work. I just realized I am good at something for support, so I did. I mean, you're very supportive. Make sure you take care of yourself. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be okay. I don't know. I think me me crying about this just shows me that I care enough about streaming, and shows me that like I want to keep doing it, but I just physically or mentally I'm just not able to at the moment. It's just really sad, but it's good that I at least know that that I enjoy it and that I want to keep doing it eventually. Figure my sentence yourself, bruh. Oh, so I did. So you did. No, that makes sense. I figured it out. I think it's good to take breaks. It's hard to recognize when you're so wrapped up in everything going on to know you need to take a break. I think that's what I've been doing though for the most time. I was always kind of just pushing on, and I've been doing that for pretty much my whole life, where I start something and I love it, and then I don't want to do it anymore, and then I'm like, okay, well, I'll stop. So for once, because I really love streaming, I really told myself, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna push through this like initial slump, and then it'll be fine. But by doing that, it just kind of dragged me even further down into the burnout. So instead of saying like, yo, summer, I will take a month off to like go on a holiday, or I don't know, like find a job or whatever, I kept on doing like things, or like, you know what the worst part is? I kept on doing nothing because I felt like paralyzed by everything in front of me. Like I felt like everything was not gonna get better. So, and that's why I gotta consciously take a break and really tell you guys, so it's not me just being like, oh, I'll be back next week. Snorlax is such a cool Pokemon though. True. I love Snorlax. I want one of those huge like Snorlax pillows. But really take care of yourself, and it's good to take a few steps back because you'll be able to move forward faster afterwards. Yeah, I agree with that. I think you're right about that. One of the things my dad taught me is that branching out isn't a bad thing. It helps you find ways to steer clear of burnout. I suggest getting a job and picking up a hobby. I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, Jen, next week, Solo Valor. We're going for... No! No! My biggest fear! Solo Valorant! No! No, but I agree with that. I think once I have something else to do, streaming could actually become my hobby again. You know? I think so. I want streaming to be a hobby. I don't want it to be a chore. So yeah. Like the one on your throne page? Wait, what? What's on my throne page? No one has a throne page. I don't know what you're talking about. Take it from the guy that learned a lot of hard lifetime lessons. Yeah. Man. I'm broken, man. I'm just a little bit broken. This sucks, man. Yeah, sure, no throne page. Nope. What are you talking about? You know what? Once I do come back, I think I want to redo my stream setup. I want to change some shit up. I want to do something different. No throne page? No throne page. What are you talking about? I was stuck with a general feeling of hate for 7 years straight, and that was horrific. Yeah. That's not great. What's up, Keenan? I'm on hiatus myself for a while. Also, the burnout has been rough. But I'm looking at doing some fun projects and picking up some new skills. Maybe that is something you could possibly do. Yeah, I would love to do that. Just like do something different for once. You know? I feel like I had so many I had so many ideas for stream that I never was able to really do because I was holding myself back the most. Like I was always too worried to do shit, and I'm like, bro, I need to just do it. Because that's how you do streams. You just do it. At least that's how I do streams. I try not to plan too much. I've been doing loads of DIY also. Yeah. DIY is great. It's really quite stress relieving. It really is. Like I was thinking about going back and getting back into making bracelets. Because there's like really cute ones that you can make. And I still have some leftover materials from when I lived in Korea. You tell me if Snorlax is comfortable though? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, are you serious? Wait, I just got the email. What the fuck? Are you crazy? What the fuck? No, now I feel bad because now I'm not streaming. No, why did you do that? Thank you so much. This will be the most comforting thing I will ever have. A rat room with rubber. I handed hard like I'm good at gifting, so I did. I did not pick up on that. I did not pick up on that at all. Like at all. But thank you so much. That's very sweet. Thank you. I will make sure to post the picture once it arrives. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, it's gonna be. Where am I gonna put it? I know I said I want it. I didn't think about where to put it. Jesus. That is very sweet. Thank you. Man, stop. I want to cry again. I can't cry. I'm not gonna cry again. I already cried about Valorant. I'm not gonna cry about fucking blushing. Thank you. That's very sweet. Man. See, this is another reason why I'm just like, bro. Man. This is another reason. I bought myself a new tarot deck as well as a week ago. This deck is something else. Ooh, fun. You should, if you can, take a picture and put it in the Discord. I'd love to see it. It's like, yeah, nobody will get it, but I like it. Just add it in the throne for no reason, no space for it. Yeah, exactly. Just put it there. I was like, oh, this is cute. I love Snorlax. Snorlax is like my, let's see. It's in my top 5. Maybe it is the 5th favorite Pokemon. So it's, oh fuck, I forgot the names in English. One of the EV evolutions is first, the black and yellow one. And then after that we have Mimikyu. And then we have Tito. And then we have, wait, which one's after that? Umbreon, thank you. Yeah, Umbreon is first. And then Mimikyu. And then Tito. And then I think that's maybe Snorlax after that, actually. And then for 5, Chandelure. Is that what it's called? Like, not the Chandelure thingy, but the balloon thingy. I think that's one of the evolutions. I don't know, though. My personal favorite is Lapras. Such a cutie. Water ice. Can't resist. Understandable. Lapras is pretty good. I don't know much about Pokemon, but that's like a few things that I know. Yeah. But I love Dito because he can be anything and they always have such a derpy face and I love that. So cute. Hmm. Well, I feel like I gave Pork enough time to like try and come by. Hmm. I feel bad for just leaving. But I did announce the stream. I don't know if he was awake when I did, but I did announce it. Huh. I feel like he's not gonna be too big. So I feel like we're okay. Yeah, I'll definitely fight a place. Oh my god, that scared me. Yeah, I think he's gonna be okay size. Just cuddle size. Good. I was scared. Just cuddle sized. Let's be real about this. You'll be bad about stopping anyway. I know. I know. I feel bad for stopping. Because it means I will be gone. But I shouldn't drag this out because, like, what am I gonna do? I don't want to play anything. I want to play Valorant. I think I should just rip the band-aid. Oh, let me see. Oh, that looks really nice. That looks really nice. Let me send you a thing. All right. Alyssa will be gone, but we'll still be there and valid. At this point, so many people call me Alyssa. It's my true name. It's my calling. It's the name I gave myself. And isn't that really even more accurate representation? A dragon deck? Ooh. Yo, that looks so good. What the fuck? That's beautiful, Britt. What the fuck? That is beautiful. Damn. One day I'll get commissions. One day. When I have money again. Me and the homies playing Phasmo will be like, yeah, let's go. God. I wish I would have more streamer friends. I know I already have a lot of streamer friends, but I want more. I'm greedy like that. The two newbies at the front. Yeah. You know what I meant? And now I feel bad because I feel it had the opposite effect. No, don't be like that. No. It's the right thing. It's the right thing. Don't worry. You did great. Scared out their minds, and there's me, like, seeing the back to seasoned veterans scaring the hell out of them. I don't find Phasmo that scary, though. It was pretty chill last time I played. It was really fun. I don't know why people get so scared. Like, the jump scares aren't even that bad. I think it's more. I think the Phasmo gave me more of that, like, frustrated. Like, I was more. Oh, annoyed. Anything. Because, like, sometimes it's, like, really hard, especially as a noob, because you don't know what you're looking out for. We love you. I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much. I wanted to ask you if you were really okay, but I was like, nah, she'll tell us when she's ready. Yeah. Omnia? Is it Omnia, like the music? Or like what? Yeah, it is. It is Omnia. I just have some folklore-ish music in the background because that makes me happy. Well, I think this is it, guys. Aw, this is really hard. Ah! This is really hard. I'll miss you guys so much. Go forth with my blessing. I appreciate it. I like Fonban. It's German, and one of the main reasons why I don't think the language is ugly anymore. It's alright. I think folklore songs always go good. It isn't goodbye, it's a new beginning. I know. I know. It's just gonna be a good night, guys. Hello, detective. Take your time with everything you need to do. I know. I will. I will. And when I come back, I'll be stronger than ever. Again, reminder. If you're not in my Discord, I'll still be there. You guys can also follow my Twitter. I'll still be there. If there's any questions or anything you want to say, my DMs should be open. And if they're not, you can just tag me in the Discord server. I don't really mind. If I don't reply, I'm sorry. I might just be busy. Don't worry too much about it. Girl will just let the live open and go to bed looking at chat for real. Honestly, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna press stop streaming. I'm not even gonna go into the offline screen because then I'm gonna start crying. So I'll just rip the band-aid. And you know, can you guys do something with me? I want you guys to close the tab when I stop streaming. I think that would be cool. I think if we all just close the tab, because I know some of you guys have the tab open. Rambo, specifically. So let's just you know, no goodbyes, nothing like that. We're just gonna close the tab as if no, we're all gonna close the tab together. And we'll only come back when I'll be back. I think that would be cool. Yeah? Sound good? I'll just count us down. I'll stop streaming way before you guys can close the tab, but I'll count us down from 10. Okay? Okay, ready? Oh, this is hard. Shut whatever. Time to play games? No. Instead, I'm gonna leave for a while. We'll see each other around on Discord anyway, so no goodbye. Exactly, no goodbyes. I probably write like an announcement. Take car! I'm gonna take the car, don't worry. When I'm divorced with stream, I will take the car. But I won't be gone forever. But just so you guys know, I do really appreciate every single one of you and the support you've given me over the past few months, the past few, not few years, but the past year. And I will be back because you know, I love you guys, and I really hope that when I come back, people will still be here. If not, if you decide to go on with your life and go do whatever you need to do, thank you so much for spending these precious moments with me. It means the world to me. You guys are very close to my heart, and I will always remember. the time that we had so far, and I'm looking forward to the time that is to come. All right. I'm going to count down now. No more questions. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,